Money runs the world. It dictates where you live, what you eat, how you travel, and the kind of future you can build for yourself and your family. Yet, despite its importance, most schools don't teach us anything about money. Think about it. You spend years in school learning complex math equations, memorizing historical events, and analyzing literature. But when was the last time you had a class about how to manage a budget, invest in stocks, or avoid bad debt? The truth is, the education system is failing when it comes to financial literacy, and that failure has real consequences. Millions of people graduate from high school and college with no idea how to manage money. In this video, we're going to expose the financial education gaps that schools won't teach you. You'll learn why the system is designed this way, the real impact it has on your life, and how you can break free from the cycle of financial ignorance. Let's get started. The financial education gap, why schools ignore money. You might wonder, why don't schools teach about money? After all, financial literacy is a life skill everyone needs. Well, there are a few reasons. The system was never designed to teach wealth. The modern school system was designed in the Industrial Revolution, a time when workers were needed for factories, not for financial independence. The goal of school was simple: produce obedient workers who followed orders, showed up on time, and worked for someone else. Think about it. Did school ever teach you how to start a business, invest in assets, build passive income? Probably not. Instead, you were trained to be a good employee, not a wealthy individual. The government benefits from financial illiteracy. There's a reason why debt is so common in society. The government, banks, and corporations profit off of people who don't understand money. Student loans trap young adults in decades of debt. Credit cards encourage reckless spending with high interest rates. Taxes take a huge chunk of income from those who don't know how to legally minimize them. If everyone understood how to manage money properly, fewer people would fall into financial traps. But keeping people financially ignorant ensures that they remain reliant on jobs, banks, and government support. Schools prioritize academic success over life success. Most schools focus on getting students to pass tests, not teaching them how to survive in the real world. While subjects like math, science, and history are important, financial education is often seen as a personal responsibility, not a school responsibility. And the result, millions of adults enter the real world financially unprepared. What schools should teach about money but don't? If schools actually prepared students for the real world, they would teach essential financial lessons like these. Title: What schools should teach about money but don't. How to budget and manage cash flow. Most people live paycheck to paycheck because they were never taught how to track their money. Schools should teach students how to create and stick to a monthly budget, the difference between needs versus wants, and how to use financial apps to track spending. A simple budget could help millions of people avoid financial stress, yet schools ignore this basic skill. The average person doesn't realize how dangerous bad debt is until it's too late. Schools should teach how credit cards work and why high interest rates are dangerous, how credit scores impact financial opportunities, and how to use debt wisely, like leveraging good debt for investments instead of accumulating bad debt. Instead, Credit card companies market to young adults who have no idea what they're getting into, and by the time they figure it out, it's too late. How taxes work and how to pay less. The wealthy pay less in taxes legally because they understand the tax system. Schools should teach how income tax works, what deductions and credits people can use to lower taxes, and the importance of starting a business for tax benefits. But instead, taxes remain a mystery, and most people pay way more than they have to. The power of investing in compound interest. One of the most powerful financial lessons is understanding how money can work for you. Schools should teach how to invest in stocks, real estate, and retirement accounts, the concept of compound interest and long-term wealth building, and the difference between active and passive income. Instead, most students never learn about investing until much later in life, missing out on decades of financial growth. How to build multiple streams of income. Relying on one paycheck is risky. Schools should teach how to create side businesses, how to earn passive income, and why diversification is key to financial stability. But since schools train people to be employees, not entrepreneurs, they ignore these important lessons. How you can take control of your financial education. Since schools won't teach you about money, you have to educate yourself. Here's how. Some of the best financial education is in books, not schools. Start with Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, and The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco. These books teach the lessons that schools ignore. Follow financial experts and podcasts. There are countless YouTube channels, podcasts, and courses that teach financial literacy. Follow experts who break down investing strategies, debt management, and business and wealth building tips. Start practicing good money habits. Knowledge is power, but action is everything. Start applying what you learn by creating a budget today, paying off bad debt, and investing in assets, not liabilities. Final thoughts. The future of financial education. The truth is, schools will probably never teach real financial education because the system benefits from people staying financially uninformed. But that doesn't mean you have to stay in the dark. The information is out there. You just have to be willing to learn and take control of your financial future. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's break the cycle of financial ignorance and start building real wealth.